Before we begin tonight's contest, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
And welcome into Pencak Sports Network. Tonight is a girls flag football matchup between the Deer Lake Lancers and the Kiski Area Cavaliers. Tonight is a Section 1 matchup. My name is Nathan Pencak, alongside me, Cohen Fritsch. Cohen, what do you think about this one?
So Nate, I'll be honest with you. I like this for Kiski, right? Even though Deer Lakes is 3-1 coming into this game, lost to Shaler, beat Seneca Valley, Pine Ridge, North Hills. Kiski recently, behind quarterback Olivia Sharp, they've looked really, really good, right? Multiple big-time wins. You beat Hampton 33-0. You beat Mars 48-6. I just don't see where anyone can stop this offense currently with Strelick at the helm, DeVito, Balanchek doing what they do best, using their height, getting the ball. Oh, they're doing starting lineups?
Yeah, I guess we are doing.
Where was this when I played football? This would have been awesome.
I know, this
would have been awesome.
Number 21, Hannah Hill.
So Hannah Hill's starting at quarterback tonight.
Hannah Hill and Liv Strelick, they are the ones that switch between QB.
Okay, so there's Olivia Strelick coming out.
At center, junior, number 27, Olivia Plowman.
And so she is the one that will snap the ball each down.
At running back, sophomore, number 6, Crystal Rogers. Wide receiver, senior, number 18, Michaela Keebler. Wide receiver, sophomore, number 3, Ariana Bell. Wide receiver, junior, number 20, Jada Pencak. Wide receiver, senior, number 13, Gianna DeVito. And now your starting defense. At safety, sophomore, number 28, Marley Reiner. Quarterback, senior, number 1, Bailey Horchacek. Quarterback, senior, number 9, Sydney Hynak. Linebacker, junior, number 7, Allie Smith. Linebacker, junior, number 6, Brooke Zolak. Linebacker, sophomore, number 19, Peyton Smith. And is coached by Jason.
All right, so those are your starting lineup for Kiski, which I've never seen that before in any of the flag football games.
I would love that for
Varsity football.
Varsity football.
That'd be sick.
That would be awesome. Just imagine seeing Landon Orban run out of that tunnel.
We had a little bit of a rain before the game, so the field is wet.
Definitely slick. Might see some slippery.
Honestly, an incomplete pass, the ball could get wet on the turf. You might
definitely see some slippy hands, especially with gloves. I don't know if these girls know you take gloves off if they're wet.
Yeah. So yeah, that's current conditions. It's not supposed to rain anymore. Clouds are dark. We might see a sprinkle, which it's actually, I think it's raining as we speak.
It might be looks misty to say the least. Yeah. Looks like your Cavaliers will start on offense, 2-back set here. We hand off to Bristol Rogers. Rogers along the outside, and she'll get brought down for a gain of 3.
And so Kiski, they're coming off a few wins. I think they're looking to get to their 3rd win, and they're coming off that 48-6 win against Mars, which was a very impressive game. DeVito had, I think, 3 on the night.
I want to say she had 4.
4? Yeah, she might have more. I know it was a confirmed 3.
I know Rogers had a touchdown. It was like a give and go. But now Strelick going to drop back. She's going to look to throw. That's a duck, and that will fall incomplete.
Deer Lake's not able to pull off the interception.
Incomplete pass brings up
number 7. That's Bogan. She was closest to it.
I think it's Bogan.
Bogan?
I'm going to say Bogan.
Bogan. I'm sorry for any mispronounced names.
So now 3rd and I want to say 3. They're going to give that to Bell. Bell's going to just try to get there. I don't know if she got the first or not. Lost the ball, fell down.
And
pass complete.
It's going to be a first down Cavaliers.
Good enough for Kiski Area. First down.
So now 1st and 20. Strelick looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete, in and out of the hands of Bell. Got to really hold on to that. She was wide open. She had some room to run there for sure.
Incomplete.
Yep.
2nd and 20.
Thankfully, we are broadcasting tonight from the Great Box here at Kiski, so we're
we're not out in the conditions.
We're not out in the elements tonight, so the broadcast will not go down even if it starts pouring.
So again, Strelick drop back, looks to throw. She'll drop it off to her center, Olivia Plowman. She will get, I'm going to say about 12. Flag was going to be pulled there by Sharkins.
Catch made by number 27, Olivia Plowman. Flag pulled by Sydney Sharkins. 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9 now for the Cavaliers. Strelick and shotgun. I don't think he can go under center. But she snaps, going to look to throw. That's going to be complete by the veto. And that will be a first down. Flag pulled once again by Sydney Sharkins.
So we're seeing a decent drive here together. They're taking more downs than they did use against Mars.
Decent drive, and I do see some rain coming down as I look at Austin Reichenbaugh right in front of us on his hoodie.
He's wearing gray, so it'll be a nice
very easy indicator of it. It's starting to rain, but we have a little rainbow. That's nice. Very end of the
clouds are really dark, so we may see a potential pour here. Looking to my left.
But as the snap there, it looks like the handoff was no good from Strelick to Rogers. So that's just an incomplete. I don't even know if you consider that a pass or what. Look at the little, you see a little rainbow. We got a little rainbow just coming across the field here.
It is nice. Actually, is that the end right there?
That's the end there, and then there's the end over on that end too. It's literally just covering the field.
2nd down.
It's pretty sick. Speaking of it, we got a few fans taking pictures of it. Might be able to get it all in frame on one of those panoramic photos.
Again, the snap, Strelick low. That can definitely tell that ball's starting to get wet.
Yeah, definitely. And with that continuing sprinkle, it's
just gonna get worse. You need to have someone there. There you go. Coach Smith getting the ball there, using the towel, wipe it up. 27. Really? Is that correct?
4th and 20. It's.
I don't think it's 4th and
The
27.
ball is on the real 40.
4th and 13.
What is that?
43.
4th and 13.
Yeah, 4th and
They
13.
know.
Yeah, that's right.
It was a 14-yard gain there by Ariana Bell. Strelick takes a snap. They're going to give it to Pencak. Pencak looks to throw. She's going to throw. That's just a wobbling duck, and that's going to be intercepted by number 5, and she's still on her feet. She's still going. No one's pulled her flag yet. And finally, Rogers pulls her flag. It's going to be Addie Galley.
Galley, yeah. So Galley on that interception, it was right
not
into
number
her.
5. They got number 6.
I got number
First and
5.
10 for the Lancers.
Caden Strum. So either Caden Strum or Addie Galley. We can check the replay.
Both freshmen, but she got a really nice return out of that too. Took it across midfield.
I do see a number 6. That is a Caden Strum.
That is
First
Caden
and
Strum.
18 for the Lancers.
So now we're going to see the Lancers for the first time tonight here on offense. Snap that's going to be completed to number 14. It's going to be Johanna
Pass complete
Adams.
to Johanna Adams.
Johanna, okay.
Pulling the flag. It looked like
Flag pulled by number 6, Brooke Zodak.
It's going to be Zoldak. I want to say their quarterback's number 4. No, that's not 14. Maybe number 2, Gracie Spagnuolo.
we should have brought binoculars.
No, seriously.
Yeah, I thought.
I mean, I have
about
glasses
it.
on.
Yeah.
Now, that's going to be a quick little handoff to
15.
Potter. She's still going.
Potter for the
Then
Lancers.
flag pulled by number 6
Flag
again,
pulled again by
Zoldak.
Zodak.
All right, so it looked like.
For Deer Lakes.
Michaela Potter with the reception.
Potter kind of looks like their whole offense so far tonight.
Offense, yeah, and possibly even
First down
defense.
for the Lancers.
No, just offense, my man. Wait, yeah. JV game just happened before this.
What, 18-6 final score?
I think so.
Cavalier win.
Cavalier
so
I didn't like that. Did you hear that noise?
I don't know what the noise was.
Nah, I'm
but
getting flashbacks.
Spagnuolo now. She's going to give a handoff to number 3. That's going to be Hollabaugh. Tessa Hollabaugh. Okay.
All right, so
Flag was pulled by number 9, Sydney Hynak.
not going to go off topic here, but Pirates have been doing really well. And currently,
5 in a row.
Yeah, top of the second is 0-0
Flag
still.
pulled by number 9,
But
Sydney Hynak.
they're impressing me so far. So hey,
Hey, I don't trust it until we get into summer and they can consistently play 500 ball. I do not trust the Pirates.
that's fair. That's
Every year they do this, and then they just look terrible once July hits. Snap, Spagnola. She's gonna be hard catch there by Bogan, but flag pulled by, I believe, Brooke Zoldak once again. She's been
Pass
tackle machine
complete
here.
to Capri Bogan. 3rd and 13.
So 3rd and 13 now for the Lancers. Snap, Spagnola looking to throw. She's going to throw. That is going to be incomplete. Peyton Smith with the coverage there.
Gracie
Intended target,
Spagnola's pass
Michaela
incomplete.
Potter. And that will bring up 4th down.
all right. This is what Kiski needs. They need to stop here.
Yeah, 4th and goal from the 13 here.
I think-
You stop here early would just cement, I'm not going to say dominance, but definitely, Coach Corey's already down in his stance for basketball. I'm getting flashbacks here.
Yeah, that's not. We were told we were in, and then looked more into it, and found out that we weren't in the playoffs. It's a
That was a very incomplete pass, just right through the hands of
Incomplete
Golden.
pass.
As
It is
now
Cavaliers.
here comes
First down.
the Cavalier off. Potter again, flag pulled by Hynak for a
Michaela
gain.
Potter on the carry. Flag pulled by Sydney Hynak.
Got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Clock stops at the final 2 minutes of the half.
It's after every play, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And the 2 minute.
I mean,
yeah.
that's different, but I like it.
Won't be in effect this. Actually, wait a minute. If you catch it, I think it's like regular football. It just keeps
rolling.
Yeah. If it's
My zipper's making me angry right now.
Spagnola's pass complete. Flag pulled by number 7, Allie Smith.
And so we are looking at a 3rd and 12.
Third and goal for the Lancers.
3rd and goal, but 12 yards. I mean, I think
Definitely doable for a
Doable,
Kiski
yeah.
stop here. You might definitely want to look to that. They're going to definitely look to Golden here, the center.
Nobody
Spagnolo, quick little drop off maybe. As she looked for the shuffle. Now she froze. Going to be caught again by Bogan. Just had the interception there. And again, flag pulled by Zodak. They've ran that exact route, I'm going to say 5 times.
I mean, it did work.
It's continuously working. You gotta tell Zoldak to just kind of sit on that. But either way, they're doing it for limited gains, so that's gonna bring up 4th and goal from the 7 now. As the 4th quarter winding down.
I think this is doable for both teams. I think it's a doable stop for Kiski. I think it's doable touchdown here for Deer Lakes. It's a fake handoff, and it's
intercepted. But Rayner had the ball in her hands, and she just dropped it. Coach Smith was ready to run with her down the sideline.
I mean, at the end of the day,
Where is he? We're gonna see.
he started sprinting.
So now, once again, we're gonna have. Looks like Hill gonna lead the realm at quarterback.
1st and 13 from the 7.
I formation. They'll send Bell in motion. Snap. Hill looks to throw. Hill's gonna drop it off the Plowman, and flag's gonna get pulled.
Should we
Hannah Hill's
make a
pass
shout out?
complete. Olivia Plowman on the catch.
All right.
2nd and down
I
for the
don't even know who the
Cavaliers.
flag pull was on that last play. I'm gonna say, number 12. It's gonna be Sharkins. So Hill once again, she snaps. It's gonna be a handoff to Rogers. Rogers using her speed gets to the outside. She's still on the sidelines, and she's still going. But they're saying she stepped out at the 40.
Number 11,
Can't really
Bristol
argue that
Rogers
one.
on
That's
the
the hardest
carry.
side of the field for us. So
Yeah, hard to tell, but Rogers got out of there. Just track speed.
I think, yeah, if that sideline was a little bit wider, she was
She was gone.
Gone.
And that will end the first quarter. So at the end of 1 here, your score, Cavaliers 0, Lancers 0, as it's been a very defensive first quarter. We will be right back after the break.
All right, and so welcome back out of the first quarter break. We're ready to resume the Kiski ball on the
It says the 30.
30, yeah, because
Hill fakes the handoff. They're going to look deep to the Vito, and nice coverage there by number 15, Potter.
That was good coverage.
I'm going to
Nice.
say it's like the same 7.
Incomplete.
That was not. Was that Bristol Rogers throwing the ball? side. Bell has a lot of space in the open field. She's still on her feet. And then flag finally pulled by number 7, Bogan.
Something I've been noticing more is they're doing more of a run style for Kiski. Not relying too much on the pass.
A lot of motions. I mean, you can send multiple people in motion at once.
Which is a little
not
different.
real football. I mean, you can't. Well, I mean, you can in football. I mean, you have to make sure they're going the same way.
Yeah. Which,
shifts,
I mean...
Shifts, I mean...
Definitely running more. I could be with weather or with the interceptions.
So 5 wide set now. Here is a pass. They're going to give it to Rogers, and Rogers is off to the races. Down the sideline. She's going to get... Flag not pulled, and that will be a touchdown. Once again, the give and go works.
Yeah, what a well-designed play.
Great play call there by Coach Klauser, as the Cavaliers they will put... I can't.
That was good. That was
great play there.
That was great. I love the design.
Love the design. I mean,
executed great too.
Different to see that. I mean, they did it on the short end of the field.
Yeah.
You don't usually do that, but either way, touchdown Cavaliers now going for, I believe, just 1.
1-point conversion.
I think Roger's speed there is what sealed the deal. I mean,
yeah, I thought number 7 Bogan was going to pull that flag completely, and then the conversion looked for the veto. No good.
Kiski Area leads 6-0.
Wow.
So Kiski Area on the board with 10:37 left to play here in the second quarter. So now we're going to be able to see this Deer Lakes offense again, who they've had a little bit of trouble, but you know their defense has put them in great spots so far in this game. So
yeah, and you know that's just Kiski on the board first. There's 2 interceptions.
Like
Deer Lakes had gimme touchdowns.
Almost, yeah. I think that just shows how locked down this defense is of the Cavaliers. Now the snap from Spagnola, she looks. That will be in and out of the hands of Bogan.
Spagnola's pass, incomplete.
Yo, drop in the comments what we think of the stream so far. First 5 football broadcast. Let us know.
Hey, we got football coming in the fall, supposedly.
Supposedly. Hopefully.
Might be seeing Keelan spell. So now Spagnola drops back. She looks to throw, and that is going to be incomplete. Sharkins was wide open.
Spagnola's pass in and out of the hands of number 12, Sydney Sharkins.
Sharkins had a lot of green room, a lot of green grass. Could have been very dangerous if she would have caught the ball. So now that's going to make it 3rd and 6. Now the snap, the throw by Spagnolo, caught by number 14, Adams.
Flag pulled by number 1, Bailey Horchacek. 4th down.
4th down for Deer Lakes.
Gotta lock back in, bro. So 4th and 1 here. Spagnola takes a snap. She is still looking to throw. That throw's gonna be in and out of the hands again of Sharkins. That is the 2nd time this drive. Sharkins has caught almost a wide open pass. Great passes from by Spagnola both times, but now the Cavaliers in a great spot. Already 1st and goal. They're on the 19.
That was I kind of wish she got that. That's like for Deer Lakes, you know. I feel
you almost I mean, if you can't let this Kiski team score again, as Hannah Hill continues at quarterback. Bell gets sent into motion. Hill the snap. Hill looks to throw. It's gonna be caught by Plowman. Flag pulled by Drum.
Pass complete to number 27.
So next year, they're changing the flag system. They'll have 3, 2 on the side, 1 on the tailbone. So you can see probably less like those deep runs because you'll have that flag in the back to pull if you're like tailing behind them.
Yeah, which I don't
love that.
I don't love that because in real football, I grab someone from behind, they call it a penalty. So.
Yeah, so that That is new.
I mean, you're gonna see people are gonna put on people's pants and stuff.
Hill,
the snap, they give it to Rogers. Oh my gosh, she almost put it on the ground. Rogers still going, and then finally, well, I'm gonna say that's a 2-yard gain.
I imagine when you pull the flag, you can't move. Like I bet when you pull it, you have to put your hand in the air and you can't move, so they know where it's down at.
Where it's at, yeah.
Yeah, because she didn't move there, and she could have very well, but
definitely could have. That was number
3rd and goal from the 7.
Sharkins. Again with the flag pull is now 3rd and goal. Hill, she fakes a handoff. I was convinced, and almost caught by DeVito, in and out of the hands. Too much height for DeVito on the jump.
Hannah Hill's pass intended for number 13.
So that will now
DeVito.
make it 4th and 7.
so we got
Brings up 4th down.
and so we got
Timeout. Kiski
7
Area.
yards to go here to get the touchdown. What do you think's gonna happen? You think they're throwing, running? Like,
You can't go give and go again, right? I mean, you've already put that on for Deer Lakes to be worried about. I would definitely. I mean, I would look for a go ball to Pencak or DeVito. I mean, they're almost a head taller than every girl on the field.
yeah, Deer Lakes has a bigger roster than I thought. I didn't expect
They're
them.
competing with Kiski for the biggest roster.
Yeah,
Actually, they might be close.
29 is how many Deer Lakes has.
18, 19, 21. 35 for Kiski.
Which is, and I feel in the youth coming up, there's a decent amount of numbers too for Kiski. So I think this could be a sport that they
Definitely
could
gets
excel
carried
in.
on with. Now, Strelick is in it. Touchdown.
Yeah, the touchdown.
They put Strelick in at running back. I didn't even see that coming either. They give it to Strelick, then she
Olivia Strelick.
throws it to Vito for the touchdown.
Gianna DeVito.
DeVito with the nice toe tap, kept it in.
Cavaliers.
Cavaliers with the touchdown. So, with 7:11 left here to play in the second, the Cavaliers extend their lead to 12, looking for that 2-point conversion now from the 20 or the 10.
2-point conversion this time from the 10-yard line.
That throws me all off, making the field
I know.
10
I
yards
wish
shorter on each side.
It should just
now
be
again,
full.
they have Strelick throwing the ball, and that is caught by Pencak.
Wow.
In double coverage, Pencak able to come down with that to make the score 14-0. Cavaliers extend their lead.
And the Cavaliers lead.
We need to see a response here from Deer Lakes before this half ends.
Yeah, or it's gonna get bad again here quick.
Yeah. So 14-0 lead. 7:11 remaining. Or 7. Oh wait, sorry. Clock's starting. I forgot.
Clock's already rolling.
Clock's rolling. Yeah.
So now let's see what Spagnuolo and this Deer Lakes offense can possibly get into.
Crowd's decent for some flag football on this Monday night.
It's mostly parents.
Yeah.
Parents,
I mean, I feel
family,
like
you know.
came out. I think that's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Came out, watch a good game so far for the Cavaliers. Deer Lakes.
Not a little shaky.
A little
but
shaky
now,
over
so we
there.
have a long motion. Spagnuolo is to reverse it. They're gonna give it to I don't even know how to pronounce that. Warzewski, but flag pulled again by number 6 Brooks Zoldak.
Reese Warzewski.
Definitely a very good defensive
On the
player.
carry.
She's
Definitely.
gotten
I'm gonna say she's
By number 6,
close to 4 or
Zoldak.
5 tackles, flag pulls.
Yeah. And so definitely. Now it is a short down to go. What is it? 4 yards, right? Yeah. So I think we get a first down here, and then I don't know. We could see a push here by Deer Lakes. Get some momentum going.
Spagnuolo back there by herself. She snaps. She looks to throw. It's going to be caught by Bogan. And then flag pulled. I want to say it was Zoldak again, but I don't believe I'm correct.
Short completion. Good enough for a first down.
Zoldak once again with the
First
flag
and
pull.
17 from the 23.
She just can't seem to get away from the ball tonight.
Yeah.
So 1st and 17 now is Spagnuolo's throw going to be caught by Golden, and once again Zoldak,
Yeah, Zoldak.
with the pull.
So she's
Short pass to number 18, Lily Golden.
three or four flag pulls from her.
2nd and 14 from the 26.
And so we're looking at a 2nd down now. And we got a whistle. And
Now Spagnolo, she looks to throw. That's tipped in the air, incomplete. 2 Cavaliers on that one there. No one able to come down with the ball. It's going to make it 3rd and 14 from the 26 now.
Deer Lake's pass tipped by number 28, Marley Reiner.
I wasn't sure who that second Cavalier was. Reiner and Horchacek. Could we call that a no-fly zone today? So far, there hasn't been anything really deep that's been, wide open. There was those 2 passes to Sharkins, but I'm pretty sure that was man-to-man coverage that they were in.
I mean, we could call that.
So now the snap from Spagnolo. There's a flag down the field. They're going to drop it off to Golden. Zoldak once again with the flag pull. Just don't stop saying that name. Now I'm ready to see what this flag's on, who it's on, what it is.
Lily
Looks
Golden
to be on Deer Lakes.
on the catch. Flag pulled by number 6, Brooke Zoldak.
Zoldak, another flag pull.
Flag down on the field, though.
4th down.
Interested to see what it was, as we have another 4th down.
4th and 6, yeah.
I don't know. Recently, we have some Whippeal news. Aaron Strader, or Ubi Strader, committed to Kent State, quarterback from Pine Richland. Yeah, I mean, you gave me that look too, Nate. I mean, he definitely had bigger offers. Yeah. But, I mean, recently you've been, I think, it was with Matt Sieg. He went to West Virginia. He had bigger offers. I think he had definitely had a chance to play soon when he gets to West Virginia. Maybe that's the way Strader looks at it. Yeah. I mean, Kent State just lost to St. Francis 2 years ago. So, I mean, he's not going to a great football school, but you never know what he has planned for his life.
And so, a new update on the website. If you visit it, you can watch the live streams right on there now. So if you go on to the website, go to the broadcast tab. If you scroll down to see PSN Live, the broadcast is right there.
Against the Cavaliers.
So if you don't like using the YouTube interface, you can watch right on the website. So,
okay,
yeah.
So the flag was a offsides penalty on the Cavaliers. So replay the 3rd downs. Now Spagnolo, the pass looks, it's going to be caught by Bogan.
And that's good for a first.
And yeah, flag going to be by Peyton Smith. And I want to say that is Deer Lakes' first move the chains, and I'm going to say a quarter and a half.
Yeah, I mean it's been a while.
It's been a while. I mean they've had those times where they got real close down there in the end zone, just weren't able to convert.
They're across half field, so I mean, a touchdown here would be great for them. Because you don't want to get too far behind the Cavaliers here in flag football.
Especially recently now, Spagnolo, she had all the time in the world. That's going to be intercepted by Allie Smith, and she's still going, and then the flag will finally be pulled by Potter. But a big-time play there by the Cavaliers and Smith.
Definitely got to clean up that by Deer Lakes halftime. Got to clean up those interceptions. That was like right to her. That
was literally right to Smith.
Yeah, that's just a bad throw.
I mean, bad throw, but rushed by Spagnolo. I mean, she definitely she had the pressure in her face there by
on the Deer Lakes.
Paulman, yeah. Callie Paulman.
Yeah, Paulman. I think that's how you say that.
Yeah, Callie Paulman. With the pressure there is now Strelick back in at quarterback. Bell goes in motion. Strelick drops it off to Plowman quickly. Flag pulled by Sharkins once again.
Catch made by Olivia Plowman.
Going to be a gain of a little bit over 10.
Stopped on a play by number 12.
Definitely hear a lot of the same names, offensive, defense.
For Deer Lakes. I mean, and Deer Lakes has a big roster.
Yeah.
2-minute warning.
As now that play, the completion to Plowman, will lead us into the 2-minute warning. So after the break, we'll be back.
And so welcome back after the quick little 2-minute break there. And so we are ready to resume. Clock will now stop on an incompletion or out of bounds.
So Strelick gets it out to Keebler. Flag pulled by DeRose. First time saying her name tonight. Or was that Bogan? That was Bogan. Yeah, it was Bogan. Oh, there's 2 Bogans. They must be twins. We got a Capri and a Catalina.
Oh, yeah. 9 and...
Now that one caught by Bell. Bell's still down the field. And I want to say that picks up the first down. Clock stops with 1:30 left to move the chains. And they're going to give her the first down.
Love that noise.
First down for the Cavaliers.
Now, Strelick drops back, looks to throw. A little behind Bell, but Bell gets it. Bell now in open space. Bell maneuvering, and she's in for the... Ooh, that's close.
1 or 2 yards.
Do they give it to her? They don't give it to Bell. They don't give it to Bell, much to Coach Smith's dismay and Klauser's dismay. Flag pulled at the 2. That stinks. Bell had a great catch and run there.
I mean, hey, Deer Lake's hold here could be possible. Under a minute to play.
And the clock is moving.
Clock is moving. So this,
you got to hurry up.
Kiski's really good in the red zone, though. So this could be...
Why are we looking? Let's look. Okay. Plowman now, ready to snap the ball.
We lost a lot of time there.
She snaps the ball. They're going to hand it off to Rogers. Rogers looking to just try to get in, and she'll end up losing ground. That's going to be Catalina Bogan with the flag pull. And the clock's now still moving. 3rd and 2, and a timeout is called by the Cavaliers.
Timeout. Kiski Area.
Bottom 3rd now, Pirates Padres at PNC. Is that correct?
Yes, at PNC.
At PNC still... Oh, Bubba Chandler must be tearing him up on the mound.
Hey, I mean,
I like the team that they've assembled. I mean,
it's nice.
It's a nice team. I just wish they would have brought back McCutcheon. He can't be doing. He's tearing up the ball right now in Texas, and I mean, Marcel Osuna hasn't been giving you anything special.
I mean, you think we've had McCutcheon for a few years. He didn't do anything like
anything spectacular.
Yeah,
but he's doing better right now than Marcel Ozuna. And then, at 8:50 tonight, you have the men's national title game. UConn and Michigan, both really strong teams right now, man. Michigan's been blowing teams out by 20, but 3rd and 5 here, 25 seconds left. Strelick drops, looks to throw. She has under some pressure. She throws. That's going to be caught by DeVito. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And so that going into half with a
20-point little head tap.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Cavaliers.
That will make it 20-0 here, as we're gonna enter halftime more than likely at 21-0. Hopefully, 1-point conversion. Strelick at QB still. The snap. Strelick looks to throw. Pump fakes a little bit. She'll throw, and that's going to be caught by Plowman for the 1-point conversion.
Conversion is good.
Strelick just gave him the best Ben Roethlisberger impression with the pump fake. Look at this.
21-0.
that was disgusting.
That was not only was that disgusting. She was on the ground after.
Yeah, that was nice. That was
great catch by Plowman, being able to see it in. So, Deer Lake's now 18 seconds left. I mean, what do you do here?
Did it in 13. So
yeah, it's not Patrick Mahomes, and Patrick Mahomes actually had receivers to throw the balls to. Then
and a very good kicker, but
shout out Harrison Butker.
Yeah, no kicking in this. This is
all passing. Is now Spagnuolo drops, looks to throw,
almost got
not
sacked.
Able to get the sack.
Get
And
out.
Gracie Spagnuolo, pass complete. Number 15, Michaela Potter.
And that is going to stop the clock with about 7.6 seconds left. Reverse there. A little reverse. But It's going to time out for Deer Lake, so we'll be back after the break.
And so, welcome back. We are ready for our 7 seconds left on the clock to see what we can do. Or 8 seconds, I should say.
No, they made it to 10.
10, sorry,
so
my bad.
Spagnolo gets the throw, and she looked to do the give and go, but the ball ends up hitting the ground. It looked to be from Golden, I believe,
Incomplete
to
pass.
Potter. No use.
Clock has zeros on it, so
Yeah, clock has zeros, and they're
two,
okay. We're setting up.
3,
I believe it's gonna be
5,
5 seconds left on the clock. That clock, it is really hard to stop upon the whistle. I mean, you think about it with the sound, how fast it moves. By the time it gets back up,
and then by the time you hit it.
yeah, I mean, you're already probably losing a second or two.
Well, I heard in basketball, the clock system, when they hear a whistle, it automatically stops it. So
That's
that could,
awesome.
that could
That definitely helps in
a
basketball.
lot, yeah, because every second matters.
Especially,
every
yes.
every 0.1 second matters.
Now Spagnolo throws it. That's going to be caught and literally just tackled by Horchacek, then stood over.
I don't know if he,
And that's going to end the first half. That ball was caught by Bogan, Capri Bogan. And at half, your Cavaliers lead 21-0. We will be back for the start of the second half.
All right, and so welcome back out of the halftime break. Your score 21-0 Cavaliers with the lead. My name's Nathan Pencak. Alongside me, Cohen Fritch. Cohen, what do you think of that first half?
First half, Kiski looked very dominant, right? I mean, they have an offense. And I'm not saying that in a, every team needs to have an offense. This team has an offense. They know what plays work. They use those plays. You see the same play out of different formations. I mean, Klauser definitely knows what he's doing with that offense. That is for sure. As I'm now for Deer Lakes, you just have to get something going if you're Deer Lakes, as they do start the second half on offense here. It's now Spagnolo takes a snap. She looks to throw, and that is going to be intercepted by Horchacek. Horchacek, she might be in for a pick six, possibly. And she is. Touchdown Cavaliers. First play of the second half. Bailey Horchacek takes it back to the house. Pick six for the Cavaliers.
That might be
the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, that might be it.
Intended target was Bogan. And, I mean, it hit off of her hands. It just rolled, and Horchacek had her hands on it first, and it dropped again, almost like the guy holding the beer and the baby at the baseball game.
Oh, that was awesome.
That's peak male right there.
Peak dad moment.
Just that's and it was caught on live video too.
Yeah.
He'll have that forever. I should have at her grad party when she graduates high school.
I'd be like, this is
I did this.
Yeah.
This is where she was really smart when I dropped her with a beer in my hand.
It only spilled a few drops.
I know he didn't spill the beer or drop the baby, and he got the baseball. And I'm pretty sure it's just going to be a 1-point conversion for the Cavaliers. Hill in at quarterback. She looks to throw, and that's going to be caught by the veto, and she will get in for the one.
I'm shocked she got in there. I thought for sure she'd be.
Great spin back inside.
Number 13, Gianna DeVito.
So that will now make your score 28-0. I mean,
Kiski Area extends their lead.
I want to say that's Bogan. I mean, she was sitting right there on the ball. Like, she knew it was coming.
Mm-hmm.
Just wasn't able to complete the play. As now here comes back out Deer Lakes once again. Gonna try to figure this out. I mean, haven't been really able to do anything. I mean, you're just coming off of that interception. It's just getting worse and worse if you're Deer Lakes. So now, finally, ball's been spotted. Yeah.
Quiet.
Yeah,
it's
very
like there was
quiet
an injury
up here.
Very quiet.
But there was no injury.
You know, it's really quiet when you can hear the ticks on the scoreboard.
Oh, scoreboard's down. Oh. Okay. It says a minute 12 on the scoreboard. We should be at 10:39. That's what the referees are trying to get squared away.
Well, it's showing 11:20.
Back to 11:20.
11:19.
So now that's going to be a handoff to Hollibaugh.
Tessa Hollibaugh on the carry for Deer Lakes.
I want to say the flag was pulled again by Zolak. She has to be in double digits.
Second and short.
All right, so we did have some scoreboard malfunctions there. We're good now. Kiski got an extra minute, so the whole game got an extra minute.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, because he was showing there's only 20 seconds down in
that might be an offside penalty. Spagnolo, what is she doing? We're all just dropping in the coverage. Yeah. She's gonna chuck that deep, and that is gonna be caught.
Whoa!
That's gonna be caught by Sharkins. Was just able to beat Horchacek there. Got behind her.
That was nice.
Nice throw by Spagnolo. I don't know what the no rush policy was there, but she ended up just throwing it deep. Was caught by Sharkin.
Great play. I heard someone say go sack her, but no one. Like, she had uncontested.
No one was there. She was just uncontested. I mean, Palman is on the sideline right now, right next to Klauser. So,
I mean, it's what Deer Lakes needed.
Maybe they're going into a prevent. They know they're down 4 scores. They're just going to let them throw the ball. But the pressure what was making Spagnolo have the bad throws is now they're going to hand it off to Hollibaugh, and that flag will be pulled by, again, Zoldak. Can't say her name enough today.
Sorry.
Short carry.
Thought I heard
Flag
some.
pulled by number 6, Brooke Zodak.
It is raining, actually. We can now look at the stadium lights.
2nd and 1.
It's a slight sprinkle. So catching, I should say. It could be a little shaky here with the ball. And
Once
hands
again,
very
Spagnuolo
wet.
with the pass. That's going to be caught. Ball's on the ground.
They're going to call
Maybe she
complete.
Yeah. Flag was already pulled,
I don't think
too.
fumbles can happen in flag football.
Maybe they can't. Because, I mean, the ball hits the ground, they call it incomplete.
They call it incomplete, yeah. Or if
Number
you
1, Bailey
if you hike the ball and it hits the floor or hits the ground, it's also dead.
Yeah, it's incomplete
So,
as well.
yeah.
So, I don't know. Because, like, what happens if a girl just goes up there and just pops the ball out incomplete?
You just stop where you're at? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, because that's kind of what they did
So
here.
they're going to give a handoff. Hollyball is going to keep it. She's still on her feet now, trying to reverse field. Getting chased down by the Cavaliers, and then Hynak will finally pull the flag.
Did it work? She probably would have got the same amount. I don't even know. A yard? Yeah, they gave her a yard.
Yeah, she got a yard. I mean, she had multiple Cavaliers, and then
Flag pulled by number 9,
Reverse
Sydney
field.
Hynak.
Yeah.
Short gain by the Lancers. 2nd and goal from the 8.
So now 2nd and goal from the 8 Spagnuolo. Snaps. Fakes the handoff. She drops it off. That's going to be Adams. And flag pulled by Ali Smith.
Complete to Johanna Adams.
And if we look ahead on the schedule, well, if you go on the website now, you can officially see the broadcast calendar. If you go under the broadcast calendar, you can see all our upcoming live streams. On Wednesday, we got baseball and flag football. So
It's gonna be a time crunch for us here.
it is. So
we're gonna be moving.
We're hoping to get flag football on time, but that could be
Could be gone. It's now.
yeah.
Flag was pulled by. That was gonna be by number 15. No,
Michaela Potter.
Potter's.
Short.
She didn't get in. It's gonna make it 4th and 1.
4th down.
That would be a huge defensive stop here if the Cavaliers are able to stop them, right? I mean, yeah, you're up by 4 scores, but I feel like holding the 0 on the board is more important at this point.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I'm trying to think who was. Yeah, Potter was stopped short. I'm not sure who pulled the flag. I wanted to say 15, but she's in Miami currently, so maybe it was Callie Coons. And someone jumped off sides. I want to say a Cavalier player jumped off sides.
Isn't that what do they call that?
No, it was Deer Lakes. False start on Deer Lakes.
False start against the Lancers.
So yeah, if you tune in on Wednesday at 4 o'clock to probably like 8:30, you got entertainment.
You have entertainment.
Sports entertainment all day.
All Kiski Sports
So-
coming to you live.
Flag football, we're hoping to be on live when it starts, but you may miss a few minutes of the first quarter. All depends on baseball.
And they end up giving. Whoa! How can you call a false start and then take back your call? Right.
Making some noise. Love to see it.
Yeah.
Love to hear it,
louder
I
than the
should say.
louder than the varsity football team. Now Spagnolo takes a snap. She looks to throw, and that is going to be caught. Touchdown, Deer Lakes. That is going to be
caught?
Lily Golden on the score.
Was it caught?
I want to say it was caught. Am I crazy?
I thought. Maybe I am, but I thought it came out of her hands. I
No,
know
she
had
caught
it.
that.
Pass complete.
Shut the mic.
Touchdown, Deer Lakes.
So Deer Lake's showing a little bit signs of life here in the middle of this third quarter as they're going for the 1-point conversion. Spagnolo in the backfield, Holly Ball behind her. She snaps, she looks, and that is going to be incomplete. Great play by Peyton
Conversion
Smith,
pass, no good.
I believe.
He
No,
did that.
who is that? Yeah, no, it is Peyton Smith. Okay.
Peyton Smith
Yeah.
on the
there you go.
coverage.
Number 12.
19.
All right, so maybe a stop here by Deer Lakes.
12.
Get another touchdown. I mean, you have the time. Time's not an issue.
Definitely. I mean, you have the Cavaliers coming back out. I'm
Yeah,
not
but I
saying
mean, if
they're
you get
anything
a-
crazy, but I mean, if you can get a stop here, a much-needed stop, that would definitely help you. But they haven't been able to really stop this Kiski offense all night.
They did get 2 interceptions.
They did have 2 interceptions earlier in the game, but that's all the defense really wrote for Deer Lakes here. Haven't seen much from them since. Now Hill gonna send. That's gonna be Bria Byers in motion. Hill gonna snap. She's gonna chuck it deep to DeVito, and that's gonna be caught. And DeVito's down the field, down the sideline. She is great flag pull.
Wonderful flag pull.
Great play, laying the body out there. That's gonna be Potter.
Deep pass complete to number 30.
I was about to say she might go all the way, but
Just a flag pull there. Wonderful.
just a great flag pull.
Touchdown saving tackled by number 15, Michaela Potter.
PSN player of the game right there. Earned it.
Potter, you earned
Yeah,
it.
yeah, you earned it, man. You got that in one, like that stopped the touchdown.
1st and 5 from the 25.
So now Hill, once again at quarterback, 2 running back center, going to hand it off to Valerie Klingensmith. Klingensmith still on her feet. She's still going, and then flag finally pulled by Potter once again.
Valerie Klingensmith on the carry for the Cavaliers.
Guess who you can hear in the stands.
Kiski Area, 1st down.
So first down after the run there by Klingensmith.
First and goal
Hill
from
once
the
again at
18.
quarterback. The snap, she looks to throw. That's going to be a deep ball to Belanchik just over her head.
Hannah Hill's pass intended for Jada Blanchak.
Hill's pass to Belanchik will fall incomplete, just a little bit over her head. So 4:48 now, clock continuously running. Can make it 2nd and 18 for the Cavaliers.
You know, one thing I don't like is you're able to bring your bags out onto the floor. Like there should
Yeah,
be a
that's
locker
it's,
room. It's just
yeah.
I don't like
They don't
it.
really have a locker room, I don't think.
That's
Now,
true.
Hill the snap. She looks. They're going to give it off to Byers. Byers some open grass. That's going to be pulled by Sharkins once again.
Dump pass to number 22, Bria Byers. Flag pulled by number 12, Sydney Sharkins. Third and goal from the 11.
Hill takes a snap. She looks to throw. That's going to be a deep ball to DeVito, and DeVito not able to catch that. Nice coverage there by Michaela Potter. It's
had
going to
some-
make it 4th down.
Pass
some
intended
pulling.
for DeVito.
Some pulling back and forth there. They were kind of
Potter on the coverage.
tugging each other a little bit.
Where were they going?
There's a little bit of
Fourth and goal for the Cavaliers.
little bit of grabbing
A
there.
little bit of contact, but
Yeah.
I want to say it was both ways.
It was both ways for sure.
You
yeah.
can't. You gotta. They both pull and let them play.
Official was there too. If you want to call it, he could have. But I like the no call there.
Let the girls play. I mean, why
I mean,
call
it is flag football.
It's
yeah.
flag football, and why call a flag? I mean, we're already up 28-6. Like, that's not deciding anything. So now 4th and 11 now for the Cavaliers. Hill rolls out. Hill throws. Caught by the Vito, and the Vito is in once again. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Gianna DeVito with her third touch. No, third? Second?
Second.
Yeah, I believe second touchdown of the game.
To Gianna DeVito. Kiski Area. Touchdown.
And that will extend the Cavalier lead by 6 more, 34-6. Now is your score. It's going to be another 1-point conversion for the Cavaliers.
$50 minutes away from the final. I almost said Final Four from the national championship.
Hill just kind of threw a duck there on the 1-point conversion.
Conversion is
No good. So that will keep your score 34-6. As now here comes out the Deer Lakes offense after that riveting drive. I mean, it was entertaining.
That's not what you want as your defense, though. Kiski burned 3 minutes there, got the touchdown.
I mean, I want to say at this rate, though, I think a comeback from Deer Lakes is just almost out of order. I mean, the Kiski offense just keeps moving at a great pace.
That'll be the judge here. Whatever they do here on this drive will dictate the rest of the game. If they can put something together here in like 2 minutes, maybe we have a little shot. Maybe there's something there, but Spagnuolo, a snap. She's going to hand it off to Hollybaugh once again. Now Hollybaugh on open field. She's still going. And flag pulled by a diving Sydney Hynak. Honestly, for Deer Lakes, I wanted her to keep going there.
Just for
the lore.
Just where they're at. I just wish that they got that.
Flag.
So again, the snap, Spagnuolo looks, and that is going to be incomplete and out of the hands of Bogan, who was that Bogan who earlier had
Pass
that
intended for number
reception?
7, Capri Bogan.
Yeah.
So I mean, she kind of seems hit or miss with the catching of the ball.
3rd and 2 for the Lancers.
Third and 2 now. Spagnuolo, the snap. She looks. That's going to be caught by Bogan. Bogan's still on her feet. She's still going, and then flag pulled. I believe it's going to be Allie Smith.
Capri Bogan with the catch. Brooke Zodak and Allie Smith on the flag. First down for Deer Lakes.
Snap from Spagnuolo. She keeps the ball, and then that's going to be dropped off to Adams. Just a short little
on
game.
the catch for the Lancers. Flag pulled by number 7, Allie Smith.
We have school tomorrow. I don't even feel like I'm going back to school.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, it doesn't even feel like I'm going
I think
back.
it's there's a senior skip day both Tuesday and Wednesday.
I'm going both days. I don't do that senior skip day bull crap.
Yeah.
That's just another excuse to miss school, and that's another excuse to where I get more behind, and I don't need that.
Do you even get exempt from work?
No.
No. It is like a free day to skip. Just has a fancy title.
Yeah. I mean, my calc class, I don't know what I'm doing. What's happening there? I could be only one in my calc class tomorrow. But that was an incomplete pass to Bogan. Spagnuolo just didn't really put a good ball onto her. So third quarter winding down here. Spagnuolo, the snap. She hands it off to Hollybaugh, who just looks to get to the outside. And that flag was pulled way farther back by Smith.
On the carry for the Lancers. Final play of the third quarter. Cavaliers lead 34-6.
So that will end the third quarter. At the end of 3, your score, Cavaliers lead 34-6.
back. We are ready to resume action here. Ready for the fourth quarter of play. 12 minutes on the clock, and this one is over.
So we'll start the fourth with the Lancers here on offense. We start with a 4th and 5. Spagnolo drops. She looks to throw. That throw's going to be intercepted by Marley Rayner.
Wow.
Just an athletic play there from the safety. Rayner's coming down just like a barrel. Just came down. Not ready to lay wood, but she intercepts it, gets a couple more extra yards out of it.
I would say that
I'm too used to not football. I was like, came down just ready to lay wood, but they're not hitting anyone.
Yeah, no contact. Which, I mean, I feel like it'd be interesting to see a little bit of contact.
I would love to see them just in pads. That would be awesome.
It'll never happen, though.
Yeah, sadly not. Plowman now with the snap. Strelick back in at quarterback. Strelick going to give it out to Rogers. Rogers' flag going to be pulled by Is that DeRose or that's Catalina Bogan.
Catalina Bogan on the flag.
Green space. And then flag pulled by Sharkins.
Pass complete to number 11, Bristol Rogers. Sydney Sharkins on the flag. Third and 5 for the Cavaliers. Ball spotted at the 25-yard line.
Strelick snaps now on 3rd and 5. The throw going to be caught by Byers. Stopped just short of the first down. I'm going to say about a yard or two short.
Number 22, Bria Byers. 4th and short for the Cavaliers.
We have clock issues again? What's going on here? No, we're receiving the play for the 4th and 1. I feel like that's like kind of stupid. You can't have I feel like at 4th and 1 at that point, you just have the quarterback reach over and just
tush push.
Not even a tush push. Just have someone run across and then just have her run up and hand the ball to him, because that's still a forward pass.
Timeout, Cavaliers.
As we have a Cavalier timeout here with 9:20 left to play in the 4th quarter.
So welcome back. We are ready out of the quick timeout. 4th and 1. Here we go.
Yeah, so we have Hill back at quarterback. I don't understand why we keep switching them, but now we send Strelick in motion. Strelick gets the ball, and Strelick's going to run, and she's going to get the first down. Even though Bogan tried to throw down the flag to show that she did not get the first, they're still going to give it to her.
Livia Strelick on the carry for the Cavaliers. First down, Kiski Area from the 19.
So now 1st and 19, 1st and goal, I guess. So once again, they send Strelick in motion. They're going to snap now. She's going to look to throw, and that throw is going to be caught by a wide-open Valerie Clansmith. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
That was wide open.
Wide open. They beautiful. They bid on that.
To number 2, Valerie Clansmith.
They bid on that completely. I mean, great play design there by Klauser, as for the second game in the row, the Cavaliers are going to drop 40+ on their opponent. Going for one, I believe, once again. Hill going to hand it off to Rogers. Rogers still on her feet, evades another tackler, and she's in. Right? Is she in?
Conversion run by number 11.
She is in.
Rogers.
So your score will now be 41-6. If we're going to update. There we go. 41-6.
One more touchdown.
Extra point.
Will
gives
we
Kiski
have the
Area
same as we did last week?
It'll be a running clock.
21-6.
Oh, God. They have running clocks in there?
Once you hit 30.
I mean, it's kind of. We already do have a running clock. I mean, the clock don't really
I mean, it's
stop.
well, it does, if you go back Mars, like it's fully running. It stops for nothing.
Yeah.
So. Hey, okay. I mean, I think we can start running the clock now. This is not a deficit you just easily come back by.
So now Deer Lakes just kind of trotting back out to the field here, sadly, softly. Spagnolo, the snap. She looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Oh! Potter just kind of threw down Smith. Horchuk was holding back Smith. I don't know.
On the coverage for the
I
Cavaliers.
mean, let's look at the replay. Did she kind of just force... down.
I thought for a second she just pushed her out. She didn't even go for
On
the
the
flag.
carry for the Lancers.
I mean, you could. I mean, you're trying to tackle him at least.
Sydney
Tackle him.
Hynek on the
Yeah,
flag for
you're
the Cavaliers.
reaching for the flag. But, nah, she was going for the flag.
First down, Deer Lakes from the 24.
Now, once again, they hand it off to Hollyball. Yeah, they hand it off to Hollyball. And flag will be pulled by
Bristol Rogers on the flag.
Rogers is playing right now?
No gain on the play.
No, Rogers is on the sideline. I want to say it was maybe 17
We
Cali.
could go into more of a prevent. This is still a little...
Or they ain't running no prevent in flag football.
Just to have them all back.
I mean, they're running the ball.
Yeah.
Now Spagnola with the ball. She looks. It's going to be caught by Adams. She's still on her feet. She's still going. And then flag finally pulled at the 40 exactly by Horchacek.
Complete to number 14, Johanna Adams. Bailey Horchacek on the flag for the Cavaliers. First down, Deer Lakes from midfield.
It's exactly midfield, too. Wow. And so this play is underway. Number 7, Bogan. Will be pick up there.
Short completion to number 7, Capri
Give
Bogan.
her 3 yards. I mean,
Brooke Zodak on the
it's not
flag.
what you want. Took up a lot of time for 3 yards when you got a lot of points to come back.
Yeah,
So
definitely. Now Spagnolo going to take the snap. She looks to throw. That throw is going to be caught by number 10. That's going to be Paris. I haven't seen her name
Magnola's
once
pass
tonight.
complete
she's
to number
new.
10, Riley Parise.
She's a senior. I was checking grade, but she is a senior.
She is a senior. I mean, tackle. There was a plethora of Cavalier defenders there. I'm going to give it to Heineck or Smith with the flagpole. So now, 3rd and 6 now. Just about 3:20 left to here in this one. Clock winding down slowly.
3rd down.
Snap, Spagnolo looks to throw, and that's going to be incomplete. Zoldak on the
Pass
coverage.
incomplete.
So that will bring up 4th and
Zoldak
6.
on the coverage. Fourth down.
Should we start making some noise?
No point, really.
Yeah, no point.
No point. We're up by, what is that, 30-something?
Cars are starting up.
You see cars starting up.
The headlights are on the field.
So now the snap, Spagnolo. Powman just misses. Now, Spagnolo taking her time. That throw will be caught by Warzewski.
Pass complete.
Hey, Deer Lakes
Number
are getting double
17,
digits here.
Reese. Warzewski.
Hey, they're getting close to.
Yeah.
I mean,
Check
you
on
got to
that.
give it to Deer Lakes. They're still fighting. I mean, they're not. I mean, they've outside. They haven't been able
Deer
to
Lakes.
generate much on offense.
From the
As
14-yard
you
line.
check the Pirate game, and they're now losing 3-0, bottom of the 5th. But at least O'Neal Cruz stole 2nd. Then he went to 3rd on a error. So now Holly Ball with the run. She's now running reverse field. Flag pulled by Smith.
Volleyball for the Lancers. Flag pulled by Allie Smith. 2nd and goal.
We had a song go on there. It was different.
Yeah, that was interesting. But now they're going to hand it off to Warzewski, I believe. And no, that was not Warzewski. That was Potter. And she's in. Right? She in? Or did her flag get pulled?
Michaela Potter on
think
the
the flag
carry
got
for the
pulled.
Lancers.
Close though, like 1 or 2
Flag
yard
pulled
line.
Okay.
just short of the goal line. But number 9, Sydney Heineck.
Bro, they're driving the car just across the
Joe,
field.
get off the field.
Is that even Joe?
I don't know if it's Joe. It doesn't look like Joe.
No, it's not Joe.
It's not Joe. You can tell this is not varsity football because
That would never
it
happen.
never happened. I think it's funny when the animals run on the field.
Spagnolo
Almost got
now.
the
Once
sack.
again, Palman there. Spagnolo still trying to roll, and that will be another Deer Lakes touchdown. I say
Another, I was to say, it's only the
Second
second
touchdown
one.
of the game.
Adams.
Adams
Touchdown, Deer Lakes.
with the grab, with the touchdown. So that will make it 41-12 now.
These Pirates need to get something here.
They'll be fine. They can lose. As
Yeah,
long
they
as,
can.
if they're 500, it don't matter.
Wait, did we just?
Spagnolo for the conversion. Incomplete. Ali Smith, and we have 2 Cavaliers down on the
Deer
field.
Lakes conversion, no good. Broken up by number 7, Allie Smith.
2 Cavaliers seem to be hurt down on the field as they just ran into each other.
We'll step aside. All right, and so she is up and getting help off the field, but she's moving, so that is very good. And how much time exactly? 1:10 left on it, so
You might be seeing a little bit of JV coming in. Not sure what Coach Klauser wants to do here.
I mean, with only a minute left, I mean,
Kind of would be, I'm not going to say stupid, but
honestly, that's varsity lineup going out, at least majority. So, is there knees in flag football? Can we knee the ball?
I don't know. We might see it here quickly.
I think we'll need a few knees, but
So Strelick, no, we're going to run the ball. So that's going to be a handoff to Rogers once again. And that's going to be Bogan with
First
another
to
tackle.
Rogers on the carry.
So now that I'm looking at it, Peyton Smith and Bailey Horchek ran into each other on that 2-point conversion. It was a crossing route, and it actually worked
Second
perfectly.
down.
yeah.
Literally made them run into each other.
No gain on the play.
Looked like it was almost like Smith's forehead into Horchek's like temple area.
Yeah.
Which I feel like both would be a little screwed up.
And
but
most of the team's going over to Bailey now, sitting on the golf cart.
Rogers
Where's
again
Joe?
on the carry.
As Rogers another
Flag
carry.
pulled by Catalina Bogan.
And again, Bogan with the flag pull. And with that play, I'm going to say this one is over.
Yeah,
so
that
your
has to
final
be.
score
Final
will
play
be
of the game.
41-12.
Cavaliers win 41-12.
Nice dominant win there
Yeah, shut that.
by the Cavaliers.
I think we've ever since that Plum loss, we've turned this around and started winning.
Yeah, I mean, you had to switch a quarterback, but again, just very dominant win again for the Lady Cavs. So that will make them 3-2 on the season. Deer Lakes will fall to 3-2. So PSM player of the game, we're gonna probably give it to Gian DeVito. That's
Yeah.
like the 15th time he's received a reward.
I mean, there's no one really else I'd give it to there.
That had a crazy game. Yeah.
Except for the flagpole in Deer Lakes. Forget who did it, but that was awesome, but didn't do enough to get player of the game. But so cold night for some flag football, but Kiski prevailed.
Oh yeah. Look at Klauser go, man.
Hey, I mean, it's been a great season so far.
Great season so far. We'll be back here on Wednesday, and the girls also have a game tomorrow against Shaler, which that's a big one.
Yeah, and we may see effects on that Wednesday game. That'll be the third game in a row, so there might be a little bit of
Tiredness.
tiredness. Yeah, so that, and it's against Latrobe, which I feel like Pine Richland, so that could be an interesting one. But I think that'll do it here for tonight's game. My name's Nathan Pencak.
I'm Cohen Fritsch.
On camera, Steph Pencak, and we will catch you Tuesday.
Wednesday.
My bad.